Hi, my name is Diya. I'm a middle school student who lives in California. This is my first story I've written, and I hope you enjoy it. Chapter 1. The fire alarm saves me from embarrassment. Class, please open your booklets to page 16, and can someone tell me whether quietly is a verb, noun, or neither? Mr. Berger, I can't find my booklet. Look in your desk, Alan. It's always there. I don't exactly remember, but I might have taken it home. Then why don't you and Felicity share her book? Why can't I remember anything, thought Alan. I only took it home because I didn't understand the point of an adverb. It was true Alan was absent-minded, but that was only because he had ADHD. Alan didn't like Mr. Berger and was uncomfortable around intelligent people. He had to go to a public school. Maybe if his mom had homeschooled him. Alan, why don't you tell me whether quietly is a verb, noun, or neither? Maybe it's, Alan got cut off there because the fire alarm rang. Alan silently thanked the fire bell. Everyone jumped up and ran to the door to see what had happened. Alan got up slowly, sat on his desk, and waited for people to say that someone had pressed the fire bell. Everyone, please stop crowding the doorway. Single file line, please. Single file. That means you, Alan. Mr. Berger yelled over the screaming children. Alan got off of his seat on the desk and walked over to the slow-forming single file line. Mr. Berger, I don't see smoke, said Felicity. Felicity was a tall, skinny girl with chocolate brown hair pulled into a braid. She had a pale complexion with a short nose. Felicity was adopted by foster parents who took her in because the orphanage offered money. If she had a place to run away to, she would have run away a long time ago. The orphanage where Felicity had been was not the kind of place you'd ever want to visit, and her parents treated her as if she were a pig. Felicity didn't want to go back to the orphanage, so she stayed where she was. All right then, let's go to our assigned area on the grass field, class, said Mr. Berger. The class shuffled up to the grass field and sat down single file behind a giant white 23. Alan didn't like staying in one place for too long. He couldn't even hold still for a picture. Can you please stop fidgeting? It's getting annoying, said Felicity, who was behind Alan. I can't. I have ADHD, and you know that. Please just tone it down a bit. I can't focus. What are you trying to focus on? There's nothing to do. I'm looking at that man who's being followed by a clown and a woman, said Felicity. Alan looked that way and thought about how much he hated clowns, specifically killer clowns. From the side, the clown looked like a normal clown, but when Alan turned, he yelped and fell back. Alan asked. Felicity laughed and asked, What happened? Fly got up your nose? No, look, what is that thing? Asked Alan. What thing? It's just a clown. A clown can't do anything. Plus, it's not like the clown is going to jump over the fence and trample you or anything. Then why are you trying to focus on it? Grumbled Alan. Well, when you look carefully, the clown is sometimes visible and sometimes not. I believe the clown is bending light. That could only happen if, trailed Felicity. She said a bunch of stuff that Alan couldn't understand. What turned the fire alarm on? I don't think anything was smoking, said Alan, trying to change the subject. True, nothing was smoking. Class, up and away. Oh, great, thought Alan. We have a false fire alarm, and someone will need to take the blame. Obviously, Dr. Johnson, the school's principal, would blame it on him.